All right, we got a rich one today. Buckle up, baby. This is the classic. It's the 9 to 5. I get it. No one likes it. Anyways, this one was sent in on Instagram from my main channel. If you're new here, welcome. We're going to have some fun. This lady goes, Jack, I'm so beyond burnt out with the 9 to 5. It's slowly sucking my soul away. And even though I'm starting school in August to further my education in nursing, which will give her opportunities, the money I make still is not going to be enough to enjoy life. And I mean really enjoy life. Unreal. Now, I actually just drove downtown West Palm Beach. I'm in South Florida here. And I want to show you something right here. This is a giant corporate office that I used to work at from about 18 to 24 years old. Part-time. But in my entire 20 years of working, I've never had a 9 to 5, except for one day. And it was at this building right here. And I walked straight into my manager's office at the end of that first day. That my only day I did a 9 to 5. Walked right into that manager's office and I said, Mom, I can't do this. So I worked part-time there for 6 years. But I made a vow to myself around 17, 18 years old that I'd never work a 9 to 5 job. Now, let's really break this down, okay? People are getting to the point where, I mean, some people make some bold claims. But one day when I was working at this building, a man actually jumped off the top of that roof. I believe it's 23 floors. So that's kind of a metaphor for how people are feeling. It turned out he didn't even actually work there. Turns out that same day he had a court case for some kind of pedophile charge. So he was dead either way. But let's use that as a metaphor for how most people feel about the 9 to 5. Also, the 9 to 5 used to be a good thing. People used to, like, if you got paid $100,000 a year, a 9 to 5 wouldn't be so bad. Wouldn't you guys agree? But when it comes to the point where the 9 to 5, like this lady said, she can't even enjoy her life. I mean, that's basically everyone, for the most part. Don't take this too personal if you have a 9 to 5 and you're like killing it. Because most of us are not. I'm doing all right, but I'm sitting in a car talking to a camera making money online. This is the opposite of a 9 to 5. The system's broken. Like, the way we've been doing things it's just not working. And unfortunately, I see a lot more people just exiting this completely. And what's going to happen is they're just going to keep cycling through new people every year. Customer service is going to keep getting worse until the point where robots just take over. I mean, let's also break it down though. Like, if nobody's working a 9 to 5, the way the system works, it's like, imagine trying to call a company at 10 a.m. and no one answers. And then finally they call you back at 2 and it's like, yo, how come I can't get a hold of you? They're like, oh, 9 to 5? We work whenever we want now. So the way things are set up, it's kind of fucked. It's almost like we have to work in that 9 to 5 time range. Unless you're in like the restaurant business or hospital setting, you know, which is kind of sad because even nurses are now not getting paid enough, which doesn't make any sense because we pay astronomical numbers for healthcare. That's a whole other topic. But that's where it's at. That's where it's at. And I don't know how to fix it. I don't know what to do. I'm just saying no. And I'm not advising you quit your job right now. Honestly, things are pretty shit. Take it from a stranger in a car. You should probably hang on to your job right now. Things aren't looking too cool. They're just not. They're just not. It's just not good. But that's the unfortunate truth. And when things don't make any sense, you know, when this this regular way that our parents told us to do growing up, that stuff doesn't make any sense anymore. So I fully understand where this lady that I just threw in the back seat's coming from. Because I already felt that way. And I made a vow to myself a long time ago. And honestly, I made my life really hard at one point because there were so many opportunities that I said no to. I'm going to end on this note. This is how fucking nuts I am. I turned down a 6-figure sales job at a corporate office. I have no experience because the owner of the company loved me so much. I get it. I'm a great communicator. I understand that. I'm making money exactly what this guy thinks I should be making money doing. I'm just doing it in another way. I'm not shelling out some product. I'm just shelling out information, and hopefully you laugh a little bit. Sometimes I get a little too serious, but it's okay. Sometimes shit gets real. But I turned that job down because of no, I'm not doing it. I think I was just ahead of the curve. And I know a lot of you guys feel this way. But the only way to fix it is to go do something else. And that's what it is. I mean, honestly, I don't know how much more there is to talk about this. I mean, what's better, no money or having money? I don't know. I really don't fucking know. But if you guys want to be featured on the channel, hit me up on Instagram. Check out my main channel. And if you're eating shit at a 9-to-5 right now, make an exit plan. I don't know. It's not that difficult. Actually, everything's really difficult. So it's going to be very hard. It's going to suck. Don't jump off the building, metaphorically speaking, of course. And things are going to be cool. You know, sometimes things have to get to sometimes we have to get to the lowest point in our lives where we're so fucking we're so mad that we actually do something about it. I know. Unreal. God, solid talk.